You're gonna have to excuse me for a second because I'm cold. So, I'm gonna put on my other shoes now because I'm cold. And we're gonna make this video with a Snuggie. I've been sitting here watching Lifetime all day and I've been kind of depressed all weekend, and yeah, so I'm gonna sit here and tell you what I've been thinking about. Okay, so I was watching Sexting in Suburbia, which is this movie about this girl who sends a picture to her boyfriend, you know, the typical movie or whatever. And, you know, it gets sent out and everybody sees it and everybody starts bullying her and everything, and then she ends up killing herself. Well, I was thinking about that, and then I started thinking about the new app, SimSimi, and how cruel teenagers are nowadays. Like, if you honestly think about it, there's an app for people to put in mean stuff about people. It's ridiculous. And just like how mean people can be to people. Just think about it. I'm pretty sure I'm guilty as hell of this, but think about it. You say something mean about somebody almost every day. And do you honestly think about how it makes you feel? How it makes people feel? I've been having the worst weekend ever. I've been being treated like crap by somebody that I really like. And then all these movies come on and they're being treated like crap, and you just like don't know what to do. Think about it. Somebody's gonna call you, yeah, everybody gets called a slut, even if they aren't one. Everybody gets called a hoe if they aren't one. Everybody gets called a bitch if they're not one. Even if they're not one, well, most girls are nowadays. Boys get called man whores. Stuff goes around about people having STDs, and it's okay for you to treat somebody like that. Because you hear a rumor about somebody and you automatically treat someone horribly. I know we've all been through something that's very hard on you. Like, if you're pregnant, you get put into the pregnant girl stereotype. If you've sent nudes, you get put in that girl's a slut stereotype. If you make a mistake and cheated on a girl, if you're a guy, you get marked as a cheater for the rest of your life in high school. And after all this happens to you, every person that you even talk to have something to say about you. And everybody's like, oh, it's because they're jealous of you. And I'm paused because I've lost my track. I went through something my freshman year that was extremely hard on me, and I was teased. And I thought about killing myself a couple times, but I didn't. But if you look around, there's people killing themselves every day because people are so mean. And it's ridiculous. Like, why would you treat somebody like that? And then I was watching this other, Lifetime movie. Like, you can probably see the Lifetime in my mirror in the background because I didn't know where else to record. But, sitting here watching it, this movie, kids were having a party and they ended up killing an adult over, because they were drunk. And they all covered for each other. It's how ridiculous teenagers are nowadays. They're ruthless, they're relentless. Instead of getting in trouble, they lie. And to make themselves feel better, they make someone else feel little. They belittle people just so you feel powerful. And they think to be popular, you have to sleep with everybody, and you have to do drugs, and you have to drink, and you have to make people feel bad about themselves to make yourself feel better. It's not supposed to be like that. I think that our generation needs to open their eyes and realize how bad we are, because we are horrible. There's people that come home and cry all the time because you treat them so badly. And yeah, I've been a victim, and I've also been the person to do that to someone. And I feel extremely bad. And it's all just a big joke to everybody, and it shouldn't be. Everybody, like, I remember when my parents used to tell me, treat others how I would like to be treated. Well, if people treated me the way I treat them, which they pretty much do, I I get treated horribly, and I treat people horribly, and it's not what you should be doing. Like, I've been sitting here thinking all weekend about how people treat each other, and honestly, we don't treat each other really well at all. And I know I'm sitting here repeating myself, but our generation's wrong for what we do to each other. And I think it's about time for all of us to open our eyes. Like, honestly, when's the last time you've said something nice about somebody? Or you stood up for somebody knowing that they messed up, but everybody makes mistakes? How many times have you thought about that when you go to say something bad about somebody, or when you let somebody say something bad about somebody? And I am being such a hypocrite right now because I am just as bad about it. But honestly, sitting here thinking about it and watching these movies really makes me want to stop. It's horrible. And I think that maybe if we thought before we did, then we wouldn't treat each other so badly. And people wouldn't be, and teenagers wouldn't kill themselves because they feel like they're not worth anything. Because that's what people at their schools, or that's what people their age tell them. Everybody's beautiful in their own way, and everybody's amazing in their own way, and we shouldn't put someone down just because they're different from us. So maybe next time when you start getting treated badly, you should think about the way you treat other people. Alright, well, that's all I have to say. So, this is Lauren, and I love y'all, and I hope this opened your eyes just a little bit. Alright, bye.